Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I've got like my warped images, right? There's one, that's the front. It's also really handy that I've named them. Okay, so I'm just going to go in here, warp front, and what I've got, quarter, left back, right back. That's the shirt. And warp side, warp front, warp chin, warp back, and let's bring them all in. Okay, I got 3 more to bring in. By the way, that little trick with the UVs, deleting the UVs, you'll see some of these, I think the very first ones I did in the set, like right here, I didn't know about the trick. I was playing around. I was like, hey, actually, I like this. But, yeah, I didn't know about it at the time. So there is my side view, left side. So really, the left side, if I go and I find the right side, top, chin, and oh, there's the side on the right there. So I'm just going to go in here and I'll go Control A, Control C, copy it. I'm just going to get rid of that and go over here, Control V, paste it in. And if I went and I grabbed like, what don't I need in here? Let's go and get my magic wand. Take this and go Control X. And I could even, the stuff in the mouth doesn't really matter at all, but whatever. Control X. Control X. Okay, great. And anything else I want to worry about here? That should be okay for now. These 2 sides here, you know, they're both sides, and I think I'm going to use those as my background more or less. So I might even just go in and merge those 2 down into one. Okay, so there's the top. We'll save that for a bit. And I've got a chin, warp back. Okay, so there's the back of the head. Control A, Control C, Control V. And I'll just get rid of this one because I'll start to get confused. And this is another one of these ones where I go and I grab the magic wand and I go Control X. And I'm going to have to fix that in a second. Warp back quarter. Okay, so this is warp quarter back. Control A, Control C, Control V, Control X. Let's get rid of that so I don't get confused. And I take this one here, and this is the front quarter. Left back. So here I'll go in Control A, Control C, Control V, Magic Wand, Control X. And so what do we got there? So now we're into the front quarters here. So I'll take this, Control A, Control C. Let's close it down, Control V. And let's do this left quarter here. So I'll go in Control A, Control C. Close it down, go in here, Control V. Actually, let's just get rid of this again. Control X. Control X. There. And what do we got? We got the front here. So the front, Control A, Control C. Close it down, Control V. And what else do we have? We got the chin now. Control A, Control C. Holy cow, this is taking forever! Well, it's actually not. Actually, what are we at? 4 minutes almost. And I'm in the wrong section here, so I'm on that one. Let's make sure that I'm... Oh, that's just because that's how I Control X. So I'm just going to flip that one on top of this. There we go. And that was the warp chin, right? Yes, and I'll just get rid of this one, top of the head. Hey, Control C. Close it down. Control V. And there we go, and I'll do Magic Wand again, Control X. Now it's probably a good idea right now that you got these all kind of sitting in here. And I'll bring this over, you see there, I've got all the layers there. File, save as, and there's Hassan face. I've already done this once, so whatever, I'm doing it again just to show you. Okay, great, let me save it up. And you can do this next step a couple of different ways. Some people like to use masks, and it's probably more efficient, but I just quickly go in here and I fearlessly just get rid of crud. So let's go down, and I'm going to close all these down. there, and I'll be on this one. So we know those are our side pieces here. Okay. But back here we have a back of the head. Here, should I make this just a teensy bit bigger? Okay, and I'm just going to go in and start to erase this. And hopefully this will blend in fairly seamlessly. I might have to grab some patches of skin. There's some kind of weird projector on. I wasn't really thinking about the projector at the time that I did this. This is the back quarter, so I'm hoping that takes out that chunk of ear back there, but we'll see how that works. Okay. By the way, just in case you can't see what I'm doing, just getting rid of this. You can see some of these stretched areas. The stretched areas are the obvious bad part, right? Like I probably could have got rid of more UVs around here, but whatever. I didn't. And here, let's just put this back on and see if we're actually matching up skin. Actually, it's kind of funny is right here on the hairline, I'm doing a nice job of blending in. That's going to make that seamless. Okay, great. And what else? This back here. You know what? I'm going to leave this chunk right in this area. You can't actually see because I got this on. There we go. I'm going to leave this line here. I'm going to wait until I get the back of the head, which is right... Where's the back of the head? I thought I had the back of the head in here. This is like half. And I'll worry about that when I get there. Okay, let's go over to the other side. I'll do the same thing. Get my magic eraser. And I'll start erasing some of this crap out. And actually, if I merge right around this hairline, it's a really awesome spot to hide any troubles. Okay, got rid of that. Okay, good enough. And again, I'm going to leave those. I thought I had a back of the head. Just hold on a second. I'm going to check. Do I have a back in here that I'm missing? Warped back. I hate when it does that. Warp back. We'll just hit enter and then I'll hit undo. And we'll try that again. There's the warp back. And so Control A, Control C, close it down. Control V. Actually, just hold on a second. Oh, I was smoking crack. That is the warp back. Okay, great. Get rid of it. Now we're going to be doing the back quarter. And the back quarter here looks like the back quarter did a good job of this ear zone over here, actually. So I'm just going to go in here and quickly erase. Make my brush a bit bigger. See if it blends in just a tiny bit better. It's always good when you smoke a little bit of crack. Let's take a look at this. What do I think of that? Okay, let's go and get rid of some of this action. Some of this inner ear action here. I'm just going to make my brush smaller again. I got some kind of graphics card issue here that does something funny to my ears. Or to my brush here. It makes it so I get like a half moon thing. But whatever, I'm kind of used to it. Okay, so that should be good. Let's just take a look. Turn it off and on. Actually, I like some of the details on this side here a little bit better, so I'm going to get rid of some of the quarter stuff right here. Blend in a bit there. Okay, great. And do I need anything on the back of the head there? Probably not. So you know what? I'm just going to go over here. Let's go Control minus. And I'm just going to hide that. And let's get rid of that thing. A little bit of something there. I kind of like putting on the white background, then I can quickly see if there's like a little chunk of dirty spot here. Little chunk of dirty spot. Then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to chop that out. Control X. I don't think I need that. As just like when I get to this one, right? I don't think I actually need that. Okay. And yeah, you can see there's a bunch of crud on this one, so I'm just going to go in and I could probably get my lasso out, but whatever, I'm just erasing. Look at all this nasty, destructive Photoshop work I'm doing. It's horrible. Simply horrible. Okay, and what time we had? 10 minutes? Okay. I'm debating about how much on this video you need to see me do, because you kind of get the idea, I would imagine. Okay. See, I'm being careful back here behind the ear, because right here, this area is yeah, if I erase too much, then I'll get crud behind his ear. It'll look like he has gills! Okay, anything else I want to get rid of there? Okay, so that should be good. Okay, anyway, that's what I'm going to keep doing, and I think I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to continue just blending all these things, and I'll make another video in a second!